Haaland rewrites Premier League history. Inter Miami officially announces decision regarding Neymar's transfer. Ramos's return to Europe. Mohamed Salah officially leaves Liverpool. £150 million offer. All of this and more in today's episode. Erling Haaland once again entered the history of the Premier League, setting a new speed record for reaching his 100th goal in the English Championship. As reported by the official Premier League website, the Norwegian forward scored his milestone goal in his 111th match, setting an absolute record for the tournament. The previous achievement belonged to Alan Shearer, who needed 124 matches, and he also surpassed the figures of Harry Kane, Sergio Aguero, and Thierry Henry. Haaland scored his 100th goal in the 14th round match against Fulham, where Manchester City won a crazy game 5-4. This season, he already has 15 goals in the APL, and is among the main contenders for the Golden Boot, competing with Kylian Mbappe, who has scored 14 times in La Liga. Manchester City head coach Pep Guardiola did not hide his emotions after the game. Did you enjoy the game? Me? I went bald. This is the Premier League. In another league, you can control it. If you told me that Haaland would score 100 goals in 111 matches, I would ask, are you sure? In this league? This country has had some of the best strikers. He is one of them, but not the best. It's a matter of numbers, and his numbers are undeniable. I am happy for him, and the team did their job for him today. Recall that Haaland moved to Manchester City in the summer of 2022 from Borussia Dortmund. In his debut season, he broke the scoring record for a single APL campaign, netting 36 goals, and became a key player on the club's path to winning the Champions League. Before this, the Norwegian played for Molde and RB Salzburg. FIFA is planning a revolutionary VAR update and wants to implement it as early as the 2026 World Cup. As reported by BBC Sport, the main idea is to allow video assistants to check the correctness of corner kick decisions. The International Football Association board has so far rejected this innovation, emphasizing the need for extensive tests. But Pierluigi Collina insists that it is an important step for the fairness of the game. Opponents of the changes, including FA England CEO Mark Bullingham, believe that VAR already creates too many pauses. If the innovation is adopted, every corner kick could become subject to review, raising fears of chaos. Despite the resistance, FIFA is preparing global tests and aims to make the system as accurate as possible before the start of the World Cup in North America. A serious crisis is brewing at Real Madrid around head coach Xabi Alonso. As reported by IndyCar News, the club's board is calling an urgent meeting to discuss the situation, as several experienced players have expressed concern to the management about his tactical approaches. In their opinion, Alonso's methods negatively affect the results and do not allow the squad's potential to be fully realized. There is increasing talk of an alternative in the locker room, and some players would like the return of Zinedine Zidane, who knows the team well and brought them success in the Champions League, which became the third consecutive loss of points in La Liga and allowed Barcelona to take first place. Journalist Eduardo Inda even suggested that in the event of losing points against Athletic, Alonso could leave his post and named Alvaro Arbeloa as a possible replacement. The Athletic confirms that the team is playing very badly, and the upcoming matches will be crucial not only for the results, but also for the club's image. Despite this, trust currently remains between Florentino Perez and Alonso, although it is not limitless. There is a split within the team. The anti-Xabi group, which includes Vinicius, Rodrigo, Fede Valverde, Endrick, Brahim Diaz, and Ferland Mendy, and according to some reports, Jude Bellingham, openly doubts the coach's methods. At the same time, other players are convinced that the problem is not the coach, but the incompatibility of key stars, Mbappe, Vinicius, and Bellingham. Kadina Cope clarifies that some players consider Alonso too inexperienced, and this feeling has persisted since the Club World Cup. At the same time, Marca adds that club bosses have noticed signs of improvement in matches against Olympiacos and Girona, and believe that victories in La Liga are only a matter of time. Thus, the immediate results will determine whether Xabi Alonso can maintain the management's trust and turn the tide of events. Inter Miami has officially rejected the possibility of signing Neymar, despite rumors of his possible move in January. As reported by Sport, the club does not plan to take steps in this direction, so the expected reunion of the Brazilian with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez will not happen for fans in the USA. Thus, the Inter Miami project, which has already assembled a trio of former Barcelona stars, will not be supplemented by another legend. The Saudi Pro League remains a more realistic destination for Neymar, while MLS focuses on developing its existing superstars. Sergio Ramos is preparing for a possible return to Europe after the end of his spell at Mexico's Monterrey. As reported by Calciomercato, Milan is showing the greatest interest in the 39-year-old defender. The former Real Madrid captain is open to another challenge at the highest level, and is looking for a club where he can maintain form and prove his readiness to participate in the 2026 World Cup with the Spanish national team. For Milan, signing Ramos could be not only an experienced defensive reinforcement, but also a high-profile transfer with a strong image effect. The player himself aims to close his career on the highest note, remaining competitive in the fight for a place in the national team. Mohamed Salah officially leaves Liverpool for the Africa Cup of Nations. The winger is included in the preliminary squad of the Egyptian national team for the tournament, which will run from December 21st to January 18th. As reported earlier, the 33-year-old Egyptian may miss up to 8 matches for the Reds. Liverpool head coach Arne Slot confirmed that Salah will leave for the national team on December 15th. This means that he is guaranteed to miss at least 3 matches, and his participation in several others will depend on how far Egypt progresses in the tournament. Thus, Liverpool will be without its key player during the most crucial part of the season, which could significantly affect the team's results. Or perhaps not? What do you think? Will the loss of Salah be a significant loss for Liverpool now? In turn, Saudi Pro League clubs remain determined to sign Mohamed Salah. Al Hilal is considered the main contender for the Egyptian forward, but Al Qadisiyah is also showing interest. According to TalkSport, Saudi negotiators are convinced that they can finalize Salah's transfer, despite his previous refusal of a giant offer from the region. Al Hilal sees Salah as a key reinforcement capable of further raising the league's global image. At the same time, Al Qadisiyah, which recently gained new ambitions after being promoted to the elite, aims to make a high-profile transfer to announce itself. For Liverpool, the situation is becoming increasingly difficult. Salah remains a club legend and one of the most productive players, but his contract expires in a year and a half. And Mo is not getting any younger. Saudi clubs are ready to pay astronomical sums, talking about £150 million. What do you think of that? This creates pressure on the Reds' management and could become a key topic of the next transfer window. So, the Saudi Pro League is not backing down from plans to sign Salah, and it seems his future at Liverpool is coming to an end, and he will leave the club not temporarily, but permanently. Leeds United head coach Daniel Farke is under threat of dismissal after a series of disappointing results. According to The Guardian, the club's management will consider his resignation if the team loses the upcoming matches against Chelsea and Liverpool. In parallel, Football Insider reports that Gary O'Neill, the current Wolverhampton coach, is the main candidate to replace Farke. Pressure is growing at the club, as Leeds has lost momentum in the fight to return to the Premier League, and failures in key matches could be the last straw for the German specialist. If the situation does not change, O'Neill could take charge of the team by the end of December. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Keep watching for more football action, and have a wonderful day.